Alright folks, in this clip I'm going to teach you how to create your very own comic book. Alright, so the first thing you're going to need is an artist. If you are not one yourself, you're going to need to go find one, and you're going to need to basically sit down and review a bunch of people's hand-drawn material and decide who you think best would capture the visual style of your story. I'm assuming you are the writer at this point. That is the most critical thing you're going to do in this entire process, finding your creative, collaborative partner. Once you've done that, you're going to want to map out the story. Start by creating a cast of characters. And what you're going to do is you're going to write basically a general description of everybody that you want to have featured in this comic book, this graphic novel of yours, from the B and C and D characters all the way up to obviously the main heroes. Once you have your story all planned out, you're going to then sit down together and start to lay it out in a visual form. You, the writer, will not really come into this particular process until the panels are all laid out and you've both decided on how you visually want to display the story. You're going to write the script, of course, which is all the narrative action described in the panels, as well as obviously the dialogue. And that will be important before you lay out the panels, obviously. You're going to need to know how the story plays out from beginning to end. But I'm assuming at this point the story's been written, the characters have been created, and the panels are going to start to come into place. And that will be pretty much the artist's territory. He's going to take over from there and get all the stuff drawn out. And then what you're going to finally do is you're going to come in, either you or someone who's got a much steadier hand than you, and fill in all the descriptive action narrative blocks and the actual dialogue bubbles themselves. That will be the final step that you take as the writer to creating the graphic novel.